Oh, the big space beetle is back, and it's lost none of its charm. Hello everybody, my name is James, and this is Thumper Pocket Edition Plus. This has just come out on Apple Arcade. If you are a subscription holder, then I suggest you get on this immediately, even if you played the version that's premium, that's been out since 2018 on both iPhone, iPad, and Android, because this game is an absolute classic. Oops, and I am playing it live while talking to you because I insist on doing this. It's part of the bit. I should have pre-recorded it, but I won't. So, how does this differ from the version that we saw 3 years ago and the version that we saw on consoles and that, like a couple of years prior? The answer is only a little. Mainly, we're now in portrait mode, which is something that may have been added. Ah, nuts. Oh, I should have done the last one. Okay, I got it. I know what I'm doing. The difference here, as you can see if you watch my video from 2018, is that we are now playing in portrait aspect mode as opposed to landscape. And on something like this, where the only thing you're focusing on is a slim sliver of track screaming down the middle, it actually makes a lot of sense. It's not one of those things that's like, oh no, I'm in portrait, that's a pain in the ass. This is probably the way it should have been done from the beginning, because I'm only doing this with one finger. The controls of the original game were always simple, and you're using analog sticks pretty much to do most things. And here, just tapping and holding, so I'm tapping on those individual kind of luminous tiles I'm flying over, like that one. I'm dragging left or right in order to steer left or right. I'm holding on the screen to smash through those kind of bars. Yes! Got it, now we're talking. This is effectively like the game's version of a boss battle, right? Where I'm trying to launch constant streams of attack at that big glowing portal. And now we're gonna smooth our way into the next zone. Look at these changes. Look how slick this is. I'd said at the beginning this is an amazing game. It genuinely is. There was nothing quite like this. It's a rhythm action game with a horror game like bubbling just underneath the surface. This weird mood, these strange atmospheric changes, these surreal visuals. And there's also a real smartness. Here comes the boss. That lies underneath it as well, because you've got little clever tricks like when you move levels. Oh nuts, you need to get this exactly right. Jim, bam, 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 there we go. When you switch between levels, level 1 for example is a straight kind of dum 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 beat, 1 beat a minute. Then you go to the second level and it's like 2 beats a minute, and then you go to the third one, oops, and you're in a waltz, it's 3 beats per minute. So it's constantly like adapting the, and this is a kind of nerdy music thing, but it's adapting the BPM, if you like, or the time signature to accommodate the numbers of the levels, and also to make the game trickier and more interesting as you go through. But look at this insanity! Now you can see there that I tapped on a particular coloured tile and it gave me my wings back, because the chassis, I've lost them there because I've messed this up, the chassis of the bug is effectively your armour, your carapace, and you get one hit where your wings fly off. And then, if you get hit again, that is it, and it is game over for you. Let's go again. Bam, bam, dun, 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 bang. Because my capture unit, which I use to record videos on this thing, adds a slight delay, it's always a complete nightmare to play these things. I'm effectively doing it visually and from memory. Ah! Didn't swipe quick enough. Still got the attack, though. Bajing. Lovely. And that one, there you go. You see my wings come back in. Bam, 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 bam. Also, even though the tunes are evil, they are bangers. I wouldn't put the soundtrack to this thing on to, like, go to sleep or something, because it's, frankly, it's hellishly terrifying. There we go. Whoa, oh, I missed that one. But we got it at the end there. Whew. And there he goes. We got our carapace back. We send the big demon-eyed monster slithering back down the track. It wasn't a good B rank for that one, not S rank, as I'd got previously. And that's kind of the end of level 1 there. Let's see what we got. High score A! Bunch of S ranks, didn't do too badly. In terms of the options you've got in the game, there aren't many. You can switch between 60 FPS and not 60 FPS, but it doesn't even give me the option to do that on my version, because I haven't got even a brand new phone here. I'm playing this on a 10X, and it runs at 60 and it doesn't, miss a beat, so you shouldn't have too many problems. And now we've got a swipe up added. Look at the wings fluttering there. So we tap and then drag, and it works beautifully. It just feels nice and elegant and natural, and it's one of those things I can play with one finger while still feeling like I'm getting the entire video game experience of the original without feeling like I'm being cheated out of it, get your headphones in. If you've got Apple Arcade, definitely download it. And even if you don't, go and check on the App Store. It's still available for like, I think $4.99 or something, which is on the pricier side, of course, but I do think this is a gem that works on every platform brilliantly. So Thumper Pocket Edition out right now, Apple Arcade. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.